Hello, my name's Artemis, and it's a very terrifying moment when this private little life of ours, this furry world that we create for ourselves and keep so private and so separate, suddenly clashes massively into the real world, and we have to deal with the inevitable fallout. It's a terrifying prospect. What happens if people find out if I'm a furry? What happens if my workplace finds out if I'm a furry? Well, I found out what happens a while back, and I've had to wait and wait and wait for social media policy to expire, and lo and behold, my company went and fucking died, so here we are, and it's a hell of a fucking thing to go through. It's funny as fuck, hopefully anyway, and I finally get to tell the story, but first, we need to set the stage. The year was 2018, or maybe it was 2019 or 17, I don't know. It was one of those years, can't quite remember, everything was a bit shit back then. And I was riding high, I had gotten out of my shithole job at the Sea Life Centre, which was an absolute fucking dive because it was a seasonal emplacement at a massive corporation. Complete den of cunts, apart from some of the people I work with. And I got out of that seasonal job and into my long-term seasonal job that I used here and there, but then turned into a permanent job. The late, great Wilco. Rest in peace. I was riding high in my little life here because I was a dog on the internet and I was enjoying things, and it was generally an okay time, right up until the shit got thrust well and truly into the fan at Mach 5 or whatever the really fast one is, and just sprayed across my entire fucking life as my personal little situation just completely fucking exploded, which was, you know, fun. Now, I'm not going to go dredging up a bunch of stuff that I have processed, I've moved on from, that is in the past, because it's unnecessary, but I just, you know, you have to sort of look at it and be like, haha. So you're telling me that in the same month that all of this shit exploded and people were attacking me from all sides for various reasons and doing everything they could basically to push me ever and ever closer to the edge. That was when some anonymous customer watches YouTube in the furry space, decides to send my social media accounts to head office in a total coincidence. It's not connected to any of the personal shit and the absolute dumb cunts who decided to just be cunts. That's not... Okay, no. Yeah, totally coincidence. Yep, totally. Honestly, I can't see it any other way. 100%. But whatever led to all this happening, it happened. And just a normal morning, a normal shift, down on the checkouts, bored out of my ass. You get a tannoy announcement. Good morning, could Aaron please come to the training room? That's Aaron, to the training room, thank you. Oh, what could this be? Am I being fired? Have I finally been overheard calling a customer a cunt? Did I forget to check the age restriction when I sold something to someone? Is my boss trying to copy and paste something into a spreadsheet and completely lost themselves in it? It could be any of these things. But no, it was in fact something far, far fucking less expected. And it went like this. Good morning, Aaron. Take a seat, please.
Good morning, Mr. Bossman, the totally non-fictional person who really did conduct this meeting.
Do you know why I called you in here today for this totally standard police-style interrogation from a film?
Couldn't figure out how to save to a PDF?
My, aren't we a clever one?
Wish I could say the same.
Enough! I've called you here today because we have a matter of some importance to discuss. It seems your past has come to bite you in the ass.
I fail to see how that's relevant to me being paid to tolerate the general public. And besides, I got a lot of past in my past. Could be anything.
A lot of past in your past, you say? What about a deep, dark secret? What about something you've tried to keep separate, tried to keep hidden, but you just couldn't quite manage it?
Okay, I swear, I never meant to fucking kill those people, alright? Ask the priest, he'll fucking tell you. It was a mercy after what that penguin did.
No, not that, but honestly, keep a hold of that. That sounds interesting, I might want to circle back to that. But no, tell me, Aaron, have you heard the name Artemis Wishfoot?
How did you...
A little birdie came and whispered in the ear of head office. Seems you've been making quite a lot of videos online, haven't you? Talking quite a lot of shit about retail, it seems,
Well, yeah, but to be fair, I do that here a lot as well.
Enough of these games! It's time for you to talk. Tell me, where did you get the pictures for the retail video?
Excuse me?
The pictures in the retail video. They show you inside a store. Was it our store? Did you use our company in your video?
No, of course not. It's fucking Google Street View of a fucking Tesco and an Iceland.
Oh! Oh, well, fuck it. That settles that then. I think we're all good. Yeah, that's in line with the policy, so we're good. Okay, cool, thanks.
Really?
Yeah, well, I mean, you clearly know the social media policy. You never mentioned anything about the company or, anything specific. You didn't use any pictures of us, and also you clearly seem to know that you're not going to speak about staff or anything. So, yeah, I mean, you followed the policy. We've got the information we needed. I think we're good.
Whew. Thank fuck for that.
Well, I mean, apart from those tweets, of course, and all the shit you've been saying online, we do need to go through some of that.
Wait, hold up. What the fuck was that?
It was the story of the meeting.
It was nothing like that, okay? My boss was actually really good with the whole thing. Really chill, really understanding, non-judgmental, did not make me feel like a piece of shit, and it was sure as fuck not an interrogation.
Okay, that's fine and everything, but we needed to spice it up a little bit if we're going to make it interesting. I mean, nobody expected it to go that good, did they? We needed it to be a bit more of a train wreck.
I mean, I guess.
Right, yeah, but anyways, the jig was up. Everybody knew about it, and everybody was kind of okay about it, let's be honest. It wasn't actually that bad. I mean, they weren't, like, super into it in the biggest way. None of them were, like, paying to support me, which a lot of you could choose to do, by the way, but no one gave me shit for it, and that's honestly probably the best reaction that I could really have hoped for.
Yeah, but that wasn't it. That wasn't everything. I mean, there was the whole thing with the tweets and the printouts, and when I was talking shit about staff, but not mentioning them by name.
Oh, fuck yeah, I'd forgotten about that. That was some funny shit. Oh no, I had a fucking idea for that. I had a format. Let's do the thing.
It's that time again, time for another round of Did You Really Say That Shit? And this week's contestant, all the way from the festering arsehole of the UK, is Artemis.
Yeah, hello, imaginary studio audience that we're just making up for effect. So what the fuck is going on with your hair? What the fuck?
It's how I had it when I was working. I thought it would look good for the bit.
You thought that would look good? For this? For anything?
I just, for fuck's sake.
Like, fuck for that. Studio lights are bouncing off your forehead and blinding the shit out of me.
Moving on, we have a lot of tweets here, and they all reference the place in which you work, and it's up to you to determine which one that you actually said and which ones are fake. Are you ready?
I guess.
Okay, first up we have times I've cleaned up dog shit in the store, 0. Times I've cleaned up human shit in the store, 4. Tell me again, why are we tying up dogs outside when it should really be the screaming kids? B. Fuck any old person coming to my till spending £80 on birdseed whilst complaining that they can't live off their pension money. Is it C? Excuse me, I want my money back. You didn't get that from us, we don't sell these products, and this isn't an Asda. You're in the wrong store. Well, that's not helpful, I'll be speaking to head office. Shut the fuck up and die, you dumb bastard. Or is it D? If we close at 7 and you come in at 6:59, it is my legal right and obligation to remove your kneecaps with whatever implements I can find.
Some absolute bangers right there.
Yes, but which one of these was one that you actually tweeted?
Trick question. I said it all, and I still fucking stand by it too.
That is absolutely correct. Top marks there. Let's have a look at what you've won. Oh, looks like it's a polite request for you to maybe call it on some of these tweets, since we all know who the fuck you're talking about.
Absolutely fucking not. I was completely correct and we all know it, but whatever, I guess.
Anyways, moving on to our next round. Who's that co-worker?
Who's that
Co-worker. Now for this round, we're going to be taking some tweets that you posted where you're quite clearly shit-talking specific members of staff and see if we can match them up and identify who exactly you were talking about.
Wait, I didn't actually mention them by name? I swear I fucking meant to.
Nope, and for legal reasons we won't be using their names either, but let's see, let's have a look at the first one, shall we? Okay. Lazy fucker who refuses to stand up at work or work any more than 3 4-hour shifts a week and plans to go on disability until retirement is currently ranting about how young people don't want to work and want to be paid to sit around being useless.
Oh, that fucker. Yeah, that must have been
Correct! Very nicely done, even if it's very underhanded. Here's your second one. If you keep ringing your bell and demanding someone does your job for you like a fucking child, then I will treat you like a fucking child, you entitled incompetent bitch.
Oh, that's without a doubt, easy.
That is 2 for 2, amazing work. Now this is your third and final tweet. Let's see if you can get a hat trick, shall we? Okay, this cunt...
Not a doubt in my mind, it's
Wow! Lightning fast reactions, masterfully done. Well done, sir.
3 for 3. What the fuck do I win?
Your prize is that we kindly ask that maybe you don't shit talk the employees on your page, seeing as we all know your Twitter page now and you're in no way subtle about who the fuck you're actually talking about, okay?
Oh, okay. So what? I just say it to their faces instead? Yeah, I don't quite remember it all going like that, to be honest. It's not that accurate. Yeah, but reality is usually disappointing and we needed to make it funnier, you know, make it more entertaining for people and round it off nicer, so that's what we fucking did.
But I mean, work was actually pretty okay with it. I mean, I knew the social media policy and I abided by it because I'm not a complete fucking idiot, but it was fine. Like, people apparently liked it and still apparently watch my stuff, and if you do, hello, thank you for sticking around. Yes, I'm still alive. But generally, it could have gone a hell of a lot worse than it did, and it was actually pretty wholesome, pretty supportive, pretty nice, so it was good.
Well, lardy fucking da, good for you, isn't that lovely? But this shit's always funnier when I write it, okay? And plus, sometimes it doesn't translate to be the funniest thing in the world to watch when it was, in fact, the funniest thing in the world to experience. Because, I mean, it was a fucking fever dream. And it was probably the most hilarious thing I've ever gone through in a workplace. Or we, us, whatever we're explaining this weird dynamic. But hey, they let me in the fucking store before we shut the thing for the last time and I got pictures. So that's always a fucking good thing. They must have been accepted.
Of course, we're just completely glossing over the fact that if they were watching everything and they did go through everything and they do still watch stuff, then that means that they would know all about all of the foot stuff.
Well, I mean, they never mentioned it, so maybe we got away with it. I mean, we've been fairly subtle. But anyways, that's the story of how work found out about all this terrible, furry, cringy shit of mine, and it was not actually as bad as it could have been, because I owned that shit, okay? Who knows? Maybe it will happen again. It will definitely happen again, let's be honest. I'm not fucking subtle about this. I put this shit on blast. But thank you for watching. Hopefully you found it entertaining. Hopefully you found it funny. It was nice to finally tell this story in a way that wasn't just to the Patreons behind a paywall, so that I don't get absolutely fired. Because there's no company to fire me from now. It's dead. If you would like to support, there are many different ways you can support. If you like the feet, you like the beans, you like the paws, you like the feet, you like the beans, you like the paws, then there's ways for that. And look, I made a graphic for it, so therefore it must be worth supporting on there. That would be lovely. But if you're less inclined for that and you want something more physical, you want some merchandise, well, look at that. We got you covered on that front as well. Get yourself a paw cushion, get yourself a t-shirt, a hoodie. It's getting cold now. You could definitely do with a hoodie. Or if you're just looking at me and thinking, wow, that was a really cringy thing that I've just watched, of a really cringy experience, and I feel like I should donate to keep this guy out of poverty just because I feel ashamed for him. We got you covered on that front as well. If you just want to support, help me put food on the table. I don't have a table. Help me buy a table on which I can put food on. Definitely have a look at the Patreon. That would be amazing. You help me stay alive, and that's apparently a good thing. I'm not so fussed. Living's overrated. But thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy this stuff, and I guess I'll speak to you next week. Bye!